Have you ever raged while playing a video game?
You know, when I was younger, I wouldn't rage out, but I'd be really stressed, and it was always this weird thing like Saiyan pride, or like a Saiyan rejuvenation. Like I would always go to sleep, and the next morning I'd just wake up and I'd be able to pass that level like boom, like that, right? But there were other games recently, and I actually blame this more for bad developers and things like that. It's like, especially like while playing the Arkham games and such, like just trying to find those fucking Riddler trophies is like insanity incarnate. And City was worse than Night, but just trying to find your way around something, it became less fun and just a fucking mind fuck. Basically, you're just like looking at the compass and you're like, I'm right here, and it's like, I don't believe you should use guides, but there's like no way in hell you can get through that easily without the guide. And I'm still using guides to find the rest of these goddamn trophies. Fuck you, Riddler. Fuck you.
What are your thoughts on mobile gaming? The media says they are the future. Do you agree?
I think that mobile gaming has a place, especially for this younger generation of attention deficit disorder, ADD type people and shit that need like short type games and such and less engagement, but just something they can easily play really quick on the game. I think there is actually a niche for that. I actually enjoy some of those games when I'm on the subway or the train or whatever, but it can't replace the involvement you have just being really engaged in a game sitting at home. I don't even like playing my PSP Vita so much. Hold on, I got that shit for you. I mean, let's put it this way. I live in a kind of guest house closet right now. I have no TV, no way to play my PlayStation 4 that's up there, and I have my PSP Vita, and I still don't play it. I still don't play it, mainly because it's just really hard for me to get involved and sit and stare at a small screen, something portable in your hands like this, and just sit on the couch and play so much. Just for some reason, it's just not involving enough. And then again, it is a PSP Vita, so. I like the 3DS. I had a 3DS for a while. Some of the games are fun. And I think Nintendo does a really good job of making mobile type of games like that. But in terms of doing something on the phone, I got Injustice, I got Springfield game, I got Marvel Final Fight. What else do I have on here? Hold on a second. I got Marvel Champions. I got Guardians of the Galaxy, TUW. I don't even know what that means. I got a Thor game. I got a Batman game. I have a lot of games on here, and you know what? I don't play any of them that much. I play them just a little bit, and then that's about it. I can't get involved, especially as a reactor and someone who's always uploading to YouTube and such. I personally prefer to play a game. To start a game, I can play for a few hours and put it down. Now my schedule just doesn't allow something like that to happen, so it's a little bit difficult for me to see mobile gaming as being the future, because I already spend enough time on my phone and on my computer that I don't have time to step to the side and beep, 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 beep. But if you really want to know what the kind of future I think it's going to be that move, like the Oculus Rift stuff. Once they can downsize it, make it a little more affordable and easy to play, that kind of stuff I think will really take off. Watch me be wrong like 20 years from now.
If the big four played Mario Kart together, who would win?
Your boy right here. Little secret here, I don't know if they have this in America, but at the Japanese arcade stations they do actually have a Mario Kart arcade type deal where you can sit in, strap in, and ride, right? Your boy, Akasan, always comes out number one. I always come first. Pause. I was an avid Mario Kart fan, especially when it was on the Super Nintendo, and I used to drift. My brother and I would have challenges for 4 to 5 hours a day, and I was the man at that game. So I don't know how different it is now on the Wii U or whatever, and I have, just like Halo, I have thought about getting the Wii U just for one game, but I was like, I'm going to buy this game. I'm going to buy this system just for one game. So I thought, and on top of that, unlike the Xbox or something, with the Wii U, you do need to get extra controllers if you want to get that wheel. It's like, nah, man, just for one game, nah. If they ever did a port for something, or if they ever had something close like that for the PlayStation 4, I would love that, because I do love Mario Kart, but just not enough to buy a Wii U just for that game. But yeah, but for sure, I'd like that. And I'm really trying to find a game all of us can play online on Twitter or something like that in some sort of challenge. There was this great game, like quiz game, called Buzz that they developed years ago, which was great. I had a fun time playing with my family, and I always thought that that was going to be the future of trying to do things, just like kind of similar to You Don't Know Jack. I don't know what happened with that one either. I'd love to get the 4 of us together, and hell, even more reactors together, to do an online stream challenge like that. But yeah, don't fuck with Cooley on Rocket League. He'll kick your ass. Actually, I think I kicked his ass. Actually, I think I have video of me kicking his ass.
If you could develop a video game, how and what could it be?
Well, first and foremost, it would be rated M for mature. Tentacles. You know, when I was younger, in high school, I was trying to develop a video game or something like that, or even in elementary school, but I didn't want to sit through learning C++ and things like that. I did write a script and all that, but it was kind of like some sort of shit where you were in school and you're shooting up people like aliens, and then that shit became like a reality except minus the aliens, and put real people in it. So I scrapped that idea. No more. And now they have hatred, and that's even closer. When dreams become reality, right? Nowadays, I don't know. I guess it would have to do based on something that I would want to be doing as well. Either I would be making a game based on a prince of reactors or something like that, and climbing to the top, and you could like summon like a fucking Kingdom Hearts and shit, or Final Fantasy. I could like summon the power of the Magnus or some shit, or the mystical glasses of Gator, like that, right? Or the scraggliness of Ryan Wright, something like that. Or even the mellow juice, like Rashad would be coming in like fucking Majin Buu or Kirby and shit, like that, right? Some shit like that. It'd be real cool if someone could develop a game like that. And on top of that, I just remembered there's another game that I actually do want to develop. It was kind of more of a fan type of deal, but I wanted to use that same system, that the Mugen. I wanted to use some form or basis of the Mugen system, and I wanted to actually pay someone to make me some custom characters. And originally, I was going to take these like Japanese idols from this TV show called Majisuku Gakuen, and I always thought that story was damn good. It could even be an anime. I always wanted to make that an actual 2D Mugen style fighting game, right? But I just never figured out who could I pay to make these custom characters to at least start a demo Kickstarter like this, and then of course there's licensing as well. So my idea is now starting to craft into instead make a reactor version, a YouTube version of that sort of deal. Somebody I pay to do like custom Mugen sprites and such, or shit, they could even like just make me Nakali or something like that. Tyrone be in there. Boss would be PewDiePie or something like that. PewDiePie. Shit. Make him like, give him the sprite of Vega and shit. PewDiePie. Brofist. This shit is writing its own itself. Somebody get on that for me, please.
Name as many gaming systems / platforms you can in 15 seconds.
Okay, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Dreamcast, Sega Genesis, probably not the same, Sega CD, Xbox, Xbox 360, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Dolphin, Wii, Cube, Wii GameCube, DS, 3DS, Wii U. Was that more than 15 seconds? I don't know. I think that was it. Shit, that's it. Atari, Jaguar, Super Nintendo. Yeah, I got them all. Super Nintendo, Sega, Atari, Jaguar. Woo. Had to go deep into the bowels of my brain for that one.
If you could collab with any big YouTube gamer, who would it be?
If I were to collab with somebody, it would be Boogie. Boogie, whatever.
Well, this is just
Francis.
fucking great.
And not really because of his gaming either, because I've actually never seen him play a game. But I just respect the attitude where he's coming from, what he's doing, and I'd like to collaborate with him on something that's probably not even related to games. Now, if we're gonna be more focused on game systems, or just someone in the gaming realm, gaming video realm, that would definitely have to be Modern War Negro, aka the Black Hokage, aka Drake Jr. Like, I've always respected him as a creative artist, and he and I have very similar lifestyles in terms of our private life and such, and teaching kids and such, and I always kind of respected him and looked up to him, and the skits that he was doing, the comedy that he was doing, just everything he was doing exactly what I'm trying to do on my channel. Is just try to approach something but just differently, and be different and be original, and then from that you have other people often imitating you, but I guess that's the best form of flattery there. So he deserves far more recognition than he actually gets. So I hope people do check out the Black Hokage, because he's funny as hell. Much love to the gaming Illuminati. Okay, that was it. We're done. Thank you for the time for this interview, and good luck to everything. Game on.